Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talking Toys, and today I'm really excited to bring this figure review to you. I just found it in Target today on the 13th, Friday the 13th, go figure. And I can't wait to take a look at it. A lot of these figures have been getting kind of some bad rap as far as QC issues go, which is why I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I'm going to do that during the video. But hey, we're here, let's go. I've got my good friend Swiston Stewart right here, and we're going to go ahead and open this box up and do a figure review, or figures review. You know what, before we actually open it, let's just take a quick look at the box here real quick. We've got the artwork for Venger and the Dungeon Master. We got the figure product shots here and a couple of dice that come in as a bonus. We have the Dungeons and Dragons ride from the cartoon in the 80s with everybody going into the dragon's mouth. It's 40th anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons. On the top we have Dungeons and Dragons again, another dragon symbol. Not much on this side. I don't know what the barcode is, but you know, if anyone wants to scan it to play D&D, be my guest. On the back side, logo, product shot, figures in the wave, and then some more product shot up here as well, including like the accessories, which really just fall under Venger's hands, having blast shots. So, and then on this side, more artwork. So, not bad. A nice box. I wish, you know, I think everybody still wishes we had a plastic front, just so that we could make sure, given the current QC issues, that nothing was broken inside. It is a hefty box, though, I'll tell you that. But that said, let's go ahead and I got Swiston Stewart right here. Let's go ahead and open this up and pull the figures out. There we go. And go ahead and see what we got here. Little packages. So that's Venger. That's it for that box. And on the inside, we've got this. So, what is this? Oh, okay. It's a diorama piece. So, there you go. Again, you have the ride there from the cartoon, and it's the amusement park. So that's a nice little addition to come in that box, especially with a $50 price tag on it. So, not too bad. We'll get this out of the way. Okay, and let's see what we got here. I'm trying to be very ginger about this, or gingerly about this, because of all the problems I've been seeing online. All right, crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. It's weird. I picked them up at Target today. I didn't expect the figure to be this cold to the touch. That makes me nervous. Those ankles make me nervous too. They just feel so brittle. Okay. So I'm going to set him down just like that. Let's go ahead and get Swiston Stewart back. Okay. There we go. We got Kmart Yoda. It's interesting. All of these were sealed in a bag, except for Venger. Okay. Let's get this trash out. Oh, sorry, we've got one more bag to open up here real quick. Oh, there's the dice. but oh, here we go. I was wondering what these went off to. There. Okay. Neat. Okay, so I've got them out here. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple things that came with it. So we got the dice here that come with the set. Nice, actually. I think decent quality dice, to be sure. So, and then you have the other one here. We got the Dungeon and Dragon logo there, and not too bad. Was this a 20 side? I think it's, yeah, it's just 20 side dice. Natural 20s. And I don't know. So cool. I like the dice. Pretty neat. A nice addition. We do have the blaster hands, and we'll check out those a little closer. I thought it was actually neat that they molded the blast into the hand, as opposed to like they do with Marvel Legends and just have posts and you put them in. So just 2 extra hands. That's the main accessory for Venger, or the additional accessory for a Venger. And then you have his wings here, and you see we have a post. So not bad, not, you know, cool. So he's got the little thing there, and he should just be able to plug them in right there, right? Okay, Venger. There we go. One thing, I'm trying to be very careful with Venger here, because his one ankle will not move for me, and it is on such a small post that I am definitely worried I'm going to break this thing off. And it could be because the figures are feeling a little cold. Like I said, I picked them up from Target this morning, but I didn't expect them to feel cold. I figured they'd just be, you know, warmed up. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dungeon Master first. So overall, not too bad. I think it's a pretty good rendition of what was in the cartoon. He feels very solid as a piece. I don't think we're getting too much as way of articulation. So you'll have some arm movement up here. I was trying to see, yeah, we can get the hands to twist. And there is a bend at the wrist as well. So nice. I like that we have some gold metallic paint around the neck, around his amulet, and on his bracers. You can see that the gold follows all the way around. He does have a little tiny head movement, but you can't move it up and down. It's definitely not going to go all the way around, because this is a solid plastic piece. This is hard plastic, so no 360. But you can get a out of it. So, you know, so yeah. Arms going that far, and if I've learned anything from my Hudson review, don't push it. Arms will go all the way that far back. But yeah, you should be able to also lift them up. Based on the articulation, you do have a hinge there, but I don't know, man. It's not wanting to move, and I don't want to push it. Yeah, nothing. A little bit of soft, the rubber or plastic for the cloth or the cloak, a little soft there, but nothing. Feet are molded in to the bottom, so that's the Dungeon Master right there. Now, as far as Venger goes, we'll get a close look at him. Decent sculpting for the face. He's definitely looking off to the side. I don't know if that was intentional, but both his eyes are looking off to his left, my right. We do have some soft plastic for the shoulders here, and that gives you some extension for the arms, so the arms can come out. So there you go. He does have an elbow and a twist at the elbow, but not double hinge. We do have the wrist bend, and of course, because it's on a peg, you'll do have the wrist swivel or spin. There is a joint up here, so you can turn his upper torso, lower chest. So not bad. The rest of his cloak or dress, as it were, is a soft plastic, so you can see it does move. As a result, you can see he has a double hinge knee. I don't know how that's really going to play out to anything if you can't move it too well, you know? And I can't bend his knees very well at all. He does have the ankle tilt, and that does spin all the way around. This one, this is the one that's giving me problems. So this is the one that I feel like is not going to work or doesn't want to work. And I'm not sure what's up with that. You do have a thigh turn up here, if you can see it. So we do have a little bit of a thigh. You can get the hips out a little bit. So they're not going to go past his skirt. And that's because, you know, the cut up here only goes so far. But he does stand even with my ankle problem over here. So you can see, like, I cannot fix that ankle right now for fear of breaking it. So yeah, there you go. But if we take his blaster hands, let's see if we can switch those out real fast. I haven't done it myself, so I don't know. I feel like those posts are just a little too thin. But there you go. Yeah. And well, you do have a little bit of a head turn here, so, you know, you can kind of get him to look like he's pew-pew. And then if you're so inclined, if we can get his other hand off. That post looks like shit. Look at that. Okay. Now this is going to bug me right here. I don't know if you're going to see it very well, but I am seeing stress right here on this post. So I don't know that it's going to really show very well. I can't bend the wrist because of the post. And if I try, there's this little bit of stress right here. So I'm going to put the wrist on to a certain point. But for fear of breaking it, or breaking the post off, I'm not going to put it all the way in. Damn, I'm really kind of getting frustrated with this. So yeah, there you go. And because I'm not fixing the hand all the way through, you can kind of get that going on. So now you can double wield his pew-pewing power. I'm going to hide his wrist there so it doesn't look too shitty. All right, there you go. So that's Venger. That wrist is pissed. This wrist post right here is pissing me off. For $50 figure, to have a shitty post like that, that's annoying as hell. So hopefully, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And based on what I've seen as far as people getting help from Hasbro, they're not even sending you the correct figure that's damaged. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now we could just do this. I mean, you know, for posing sake, that's not too bad. And then you can have the Dungeon Master there. So there you go. And we're going to go ahead and just bring up the ruler here and just do a quick size up for Dungeon Master. So he is below 3 inches. Looks like he is just about 2 inches, 2 3/4 inches tall. So there you go. I think for the sake of the scale, that's probably going to be correct. And Venger, on his best day, is going to stand at the top of his horn. He's going to stand 8 inches. I'm looking at that right. Yeah, 8 inches. At the top of his head, 7.5. So definitely going to be taller than the rest of the line for a 6-inch scale. But as I recall, he was much taller than the main characters anyway. So there you go. Okay, so that is my review of the Target exclusive Venger and Dungeon Master 2-pack. Overall, first impression, not too bad, definitely. But I have two issues with Venger being his ankle right now, and then this other blasting hand, which dampens my opinion because of how much the set cost. So let's be honest, other than the fact that you got this diorama back here, this isn't much of a figure. And, you know, he might be a little bit taller, but to be $50 as opposed to, you know, 24, he could have been a $35 figure based on the stuff that you're getting here. Because he's not much of a figure. He's like a half, not even a half figure. He's a third figure, you know, like a 1/3 of an inch figure, or 1/3 of a height figure. So I feel like, you know, the price point was inflated unnecessarily for what you're getting. And then, of course, with all the QC issues and the fact that I'm probably not going to be able to use this hand, and I don't want to spend another $50 just to get a hand that hopefully has a decent post on it. So that being said, if I had to give this an overall rating for the value, if it was just based on the value of the $50, this is not breaking my, you know, it's not going to be a 7 for sure. Kind of pissed about that. But if I'm going to go ahead and just do it as far as, you know, the interesting design, aesthetic look, overall, I'd probably just say this is about an 8.5, maybe about 8.5, yeah. Based on what I've seen on the internet from other figures, not necessarily this set, I was skeptical, but I did pick up a couple of the other wave mates, so I'll do reviews on those and see what happens. But this set, definitely overpriced, from my opinion, and I'm going to be surprised if they actually sell out, or if they're going to end up being peg warmers. Time will tell based on the price point. So I want to thank you guys for checking out this review with me, and we will see you on the next review.